Welcome back to Jesters of Ravenloft, where a group of comedians try to escape the horrors of the mists. With Shadow Nemesis gone, the rest of the troupe spoke with Lucretia. Dell continued to believe that sending Adam's soul to hell was the best solution, even with her more intense feelings for her patron having been tempered by Tyler's spell. Nero got some clarity on the terms of their deal, and Tyler further connected with Ivan, releasing him from his usual bond of secrecy as a familiar. Meanwhile, Shadow Nemesis made the Gravewalker aware of the time loop and traded information about the items he sought in return for the Gravewalker's help in disposing of Corn Town's gnomes. But will Wet Change's various schemes go according to plan? I doubt it.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to Jesters of Ravenloft. We are discussing buttons and pockets at the end of our break as we return to air. We're very excited to be back for more Dungeons & Dragons. Our previous episode, to do a quick recap, our party was split. Shadow Nemesis was a ghost determined to negotiate with the evil Gravewalker to betray his friends, to tattle him out because he wants to change things. So the Gravewalker ultimately agreed to send an imp along with a note to go hide. It's with Shadow Nemesis's body to begin the new loop anew before getting frustrated with Shadow Nemesis and tearing his soul apart. Meanwhile, our party, we're negotiating with Lucretia Sanguine. Tyler had cast Protection for Good and Evil on Dell, which dampened down her emotions and kind of her own preternatural but entirely self-created draw towards this demon for the sake of a conversation. New Rogue determined that if they could make Lucretia or one of her children the ruler of hell, then they could change all of the deals in place. He also learned how to say deal instead of Dale. And Tyler successfully sparred with Ivan and received a gift of new boots from the mist. And that is what occurred last episode.
Yeah, a whole lot of nothing.
Wow.
Chad, he doesn't mean it. He doesn't mean it, Chad. The boots are great.
Feels like a joke at Chad and a note from me as the dungeon master.
Oh, no.
No, it's because there's so much that happened.
Yes, I totally understand.
Thank you.
Do more, I write on my...
Kill guy.
You guy. I already did that. I can only punish New Rogue. There's no way to get to guy.
Do more walk.
He's gone.
All righty. That's everything we needed. So with that,
Oh, man.
it's time for us to return to Ravenloft. Tyler, you find yourself wearing new boots. They have beautiful golden wings attached to them. You are wearing them in the field where you are standing in this clearing with Ivan.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to cast Identify. It's just what I do. I'm going to, I don't think we're in a hurry. I'm going to cast it as a ritual. So this will take a little bit of time, take about 11 minutes, but I want to find out what the deal is with these boots.
All righty. You take your 11 minutes. Ivan just sits pleasantly in silence, smiling and staring into the distance, not moving. But you cast... Oh, you can do that while you cast stuff, man?
I think so.
Does this ritual have a verbal component?
That's a good question. Here it is. It sure does, buddy. So sorry, I can't.
It's all right. That's why I got familiar, man. I knew you couldn't chat. I will look onto the distance. Have a nice time. And he just starts staring at trees, enjoying himself. And you cast this spell. At the end of these 11 minutes in the woods, you discover that these are winged boots, which will give you a flying speed equal to your walking speed for one combat or one scene each day. It's a one use.
I got it. Okay, yeah, one use
for that.
Oh.
Jesus. Man. Are you sure, Chad? Holy shit.
Better than an elephant.
Some people get a gun, some people get winged boots. Chad's here for everyone.
Well, and then I get the gun.
If you keep taking them, every magical item in this party can be yours.
Yeah, apparently. I try to give mine away, and they don't want them. Cool. Okay, once per combat or day.
Yeah, so essentially it's kind of, if you're thinking in terms of games, I would say this is closer to a Vampire the Masquerade item where it's like one scene. Like you want it here, you want it for this fight, that's cool. If you want it for this scene, that's possible. It's not an extended use. It's not like an hour. It's more compact, but a little narratively flexible.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I take off. I do a little Do the wings like flutter, or does it just
Oh
endow
yeah,
you with?
those
Okay,
those
okay.
wings just start blurring at your feet as you lift up,
Whoa.
and you can feel kind of the energy of wings behind you. If you look back, they're not solid, but there is a glittering almost impression of wings that keep your balance. So it takes you a moment, but once you get used to wings on feet, but also on back, you realize that you have pretty excellent control.
Whoa. This is awesome. I haven't. This is like fun. I haven't felt this way in like forever.
Oh yeah, man, flying rules.
Yeah, it does. Do you want to? Shit. We gotta fly somewhere sometime, but like we can't right now. We got like responsibilities, people to take care of. This is awesome. Okay. Wow. And just like looking up, just at the sky, at nothing, just like thank you, mists. I don't always understand you, but I do appreciate this. I hope may my actions please you. I don't know. Thanks.
Yeah, that sounded nice, man.
Yeah. Okay.
If you really want to blow your mind, go zipping through the trees real fast. Like bounce around all of them. It's real cool.
Okay. You want to come with?
I don't know if you can carry me, man. You want to find out?
Oh, like well, it might be good to know actually how much I can carry while flying. I was thinking if you want to go bat mode, we'll just fly together. But
oh, cool, man. Yeah, I can do that too.
Okay, give me a second. Hop up into my arms here, just as dwarf Ivan. Just see how good I can do here.
All right, man. And he's gonna just yeet himself at you. Can you roll me an athletics?
My God, that is a natural 20.
You're carrying him around with no trouble.
Dude, you're super light. And just
man, I'm usually a bat.
yeah, that is true. Yeah, okay. Yeah, here. I'll sit you down, and here I'll help you with the nose ring, and okay, that comes off. Welcome back.
It just shrinks immediately down, so you're only hearing him telepathically, not audibly anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're the flying guy. Lead the way. Show me how it's done, and I'll be right behind you. Apparently.
All right, man. He's gonna run you through a flight school. Can you roll me an acrobatics?
That is not bad. What's my acrobatics? It's +1. 15.
15. You get a very solid flight lesson where you are learning to kind of take corners more sharply. He starts out slow in front of you, keeping things relatively easy until he's just got the two of you running unpredictable patterns with you chasing him bat style through the trees.
Yeah.
And then you both finally settle down where you realize that you are going to have expert level handling. You have as much control in the air as you normally would on the ground. It'll still take you a little while to start to think in 3 dimensions because that's the big thing he's coaching you on, because vertical is not normally a choice.
Sure.
But the skill and the dexterity are there. Hey, man, you're pretty good.
You're a great teacher. This is the best. Yeah, I want to do this again soon. But we should maybe check in with the others. We've been away maybe too long. But wow, yeah, this is great. I would definitely want to do this again. This is fantastic.
Oh yeah, man, we'll do it. Whatever you want.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, let's head back.
And the two of you head back. Meanwhile, Dell and New Rogue, you have been set up at camp. Tyler has gone off to spar, and you've ended up being alone here for about an hour. What are you doing with this time?
I've been
Dell,
praying.
I was going to say, Dell, your full emotional range has returned. You feel about Lucretia however you want, but New Rogue.
I've been praying for the last probably 10 minutes after I fed people and cleaned up. So I'm just like, and please give Rumple foreskin a better time, I guess, is or if you could go back, if you could make him feel good. Okay. Thank you. And yes. Okay. Peace, baby. And then I get back up. I'm like, oh boy. Hey, Adele, did you hear a lot of flapping?
In the meantime, I have eaten the sausage, and then I'm settled down with Rumpleforeskin and DDX, and I have pulled out my last remaining thing from Earth, my deck of cards, and I'm teaching them Go Fish.
Oh.
You know numbers, right, DDX?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's all you need for this game. You just need to know numbers.
Okay,
Basically-
7.
No. Okay, so look at this card.
35.
No. See, you can read numbers, right? See, there's a number on this card. Which number
2.
is it?
That's
2.
2.
That's great. Yes. So if you have a 2, you're looking for another 2. So that's
All
how
right,
the
give
game
me a
is played.
2.
Well,
Where is it? Just a second. I'll check the other cards.
No,
and he takes
it
them away from you. He starts looking through the cards to try to find another 2. There's one.
Okay. Well, that basically, but you're gonna have to do it in a game where we all take turns.
Oh, okay. All right. Good luck finding the 2, he says, pocketing one of the 2s.
Nope. Hey. Nope. No taking them out of the deck.
No?
Just for
Seems like an
playing the
easy way to
game.
win.
Yeah, but that's not fun. We're not trying to win. We're trying to have fun.
What?
Yeah. So we're playing the game for fun, to do something fun together while we wait for the ghosts to come back.
But who wins? Who's dominant?
We'll see when we play the game.
Okay. He gives you the card back.
Okay. All right. So did you follow all that Rumpleforeskin? I figured you are.
Yeah, no, it all makes sense. I mean, he
Right.
really makes a meal out of it, but like, I get it.
Perfect. I figured. All right. I know just, something that I would do from time to time for fun. All right. And sit down, give everybody cards, put cards in the middle.
All right, we're going to do a straight luck roll unless you're doing anything to cheat
Nope.
or precipitous. So, I'm just rolling a d20 for each character. Okay, Rumple gets a 7. DDX gets a 16. Del, what did you get?
A 6.
Del, shit. They just,
I totally-
it goes so poorly. And at the end, DDX goes, "Way I win, I'm dominant. Does that mean
Yep.
I'm the boss now?"
You're the boss of Go Fish until next time we play it.
Oh, so
Yeah.
whoever wins the game is boss of the game until you play the game again, and then there's a new boss,
Exactly. You got it.
and it doesn't carry over to any other part of life.
Nope. It's just for fun when we're doing game parts time.
Being temporary boss of a specific thing under a specific environment,
Yeah.
that is pretty fun.
Yeah. There you go. You got it.
Yeah,
You're natural
then
like
if I-
Go Fish.
and then how do you turn it into bullying?
Oh. Well, do you find it fun when people bully you?
Oh no,
Well, then that's why we won't do it. Because the
but
game's
I
supposed to be
like
fun.
bullying people. That's fun. You're stronger and you can make them do stuff.
Yeah, I guess. But it's just not part of the fun. Bully people outside of our friend group. I say registering it as I'm saying.
Oh, so we have to be nice to everyone who's on our team, but we can be mean to everyone else and make them do what we want. For me, only in Go Fish, but for you, for anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Can you roll me a
Mostly.
persuasion?
tracks.
Do you feel like it should be for disadvantage? You don't sound very convinced.
Yeah, sure. Disadvantage. Here we go. 11.
Whatever you say, I rolled a 3.
You're just
You don't
as
have to be
convinced
sure.
as I
You're the
am.
boss. I agree with
Okay.
you. Yeah, so the only person who's allowed to bully people outside of the group is Del, says Rumpleforeskin from the side, trying to clarify. Makes sense to me. Okay, so Del can be mean to anyone because she's the boss, and I can only be mean to other people we play Go Fish with or whatever who aren't in the group.
That's perfect. You got it.
Yay! I got it. And that's when Tyler comes back with Ivan from the woods.
How do you come back? I will come back walking. I will. I'm not going to be the flying guy all the time forever now. I will walk back into the clearing and say, how we doing? No ghosts yet?
Yeah, no ghosts yet. I can see if. I mean, I don't want to call Werner in the middle of doing stuff, but I could try to reach out. I mean, otherwise we're just waiting here.
Yeah, it's been like an hour. I don't know how long in ghost time that is, but
Well, in Ghost World or whatever, Shadow Nemesis talked about you being like a beacon of light and the Gravewalker being like a beacon of light, right?
Yeah.
So if Werner wants to come back, he could just go to your light wherever you are, right?
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe we should hit the road and see about that final battle. Maybe meet Prince Oric Bright Eyes for once.
Yeah, I'm just not sure how we're going to get there because I was using Werner to take me there, like by following the Gravewalker. That was my plan originally. So without him or...
Well, the final battle should still be in the same place, right? Just do you remember where you were geographically?
I didn't get all the way there.
New Rogue, you would actually know from your previous adventures with the group that led to the base of the hill where the final battle takes place that you could lead them to that massive hill/mountain where it all takes place.
Sure. Hey, Del, did you hear flapping? Oh, hey, Tyler. Whoa.
Hey.
Waited it out. Hey, man. Ooh, cool. Oh my God, your feeties.
Oh, yeah.
Boots, bro.
I got some new boots. The Mists gave me some pretty cool boots. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, hold on. Yeah, I know, buddy. I was praying to the mist, so maybe they did it because I prayed to them.
You're praying to the Mists?
1 second, Tyler.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I know. Ezra commands the mist, so technically, when I pray to one, it also like talks to the angels of the mists. I mean, I don't make this up.
You were praying. Never mind. Go ahead.
1 second, Tyler. No, you see, Ezra controls mists, and the angels live in the mist. We've been through this like a gajillion times, dude. You've been there with my praying. Every time I prayed, you've been there, pretty much.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, you pooped again? Oh, that was massive. Okay, just kick some dirt on it. Hey, guys, if you want to go to the hill, I know the way to get there. Pardon me?
You heard flapping? Wasn't giant owls again, was it?
I don't know.
That might have been me. These boots, they make you fly. I can fly wearing these boots.
Oh.
Wow.
Pretty rad, yeah.
Oh, well, I know the way to basically where we need to go. So, Tyler, do you think you could like throw us all on your back and we like, I don't know, we fly there?
Fly there.
Yeah, but maybe only for like a scene though. So I don't know about the whole trip there. Like a scene amount of time. So
How much is that?
like a scene, just think about a scene and how long that would be. And that's about it, really.
Is this a scene right now?
What if
It
we
is. I could
stay
be
in the
flying right now,
scene?
but I
What
wouldn't be
if
able
we
to fly.
don't leave the scene?
All right.
That's an interesting thought. What if the scene was us traveling to the final battle?
I'm going to pack everything up.
I'm going to get these boots taken away from me if I keep talking. So thank you, Mists. Thank you. And maybe we should just walk or ride our various friends.
Yeah, New Rogue, if you know the way, that's perfect.
Yeah, and I'm just putting everything away in my bags. And I'm like, okay, everybody then. Follow me. Oh, and everybody bring an extra one of these guys' bones, just so Westra has something to chew on when you get the skeleton. And I point to the skeleton that's here in our campsite. You guys didn't see the skeleton?
No.
Did.
Westra's like probably destroyed it all. So there's like bones everywhere.
I will
used to be a guy.
Yeah, no, I saw a skull.
Okay, well, just collect some.
Okay, all right. Here we go. I got a rib. Del, do you want a bone?
Sure, I'll take the shin bone.
Cool.
I don't know.
I'm going to take the skull.
Oh, that's perfect, EDX.
Okay, and I have this stick. I don't know what the bone is specifically, so I'm just going to call it the stick bone. Here you go, girl! And I whip it over to Westra. This means she
Whip
won't.
a bone at her?
Yeah, this means
It catches it.
Okay, great.
when I do this, she's less likely to peck any one of us.
And just internally, I'm thinking like maybe increasing the likelihood of Westra attacking Rumpleforeskin, but I guess we'll just cross that bridge when we get to it.
Slowly getting on Rumpleforeskin.
And that's the thought that echoes through all of your minds as you've finished desecrating a corpse and make your way towards the final battle. We'll take a quick commercial break right there.
We're good.
You have all been riding forth along the road towards the final battle in the distance. This is a multiple hour journey for you at this point. Is there a time during this trek where you would want to manually check in with the ghosts? There are 2 hours before you reach the kind of the base of the hill where then you'd gone around and found the kind of improvised militia defenses. If we want to look at 30-minute increments, is there a certain amount of time within that 2 hours where you would check in with Ghost Del, where you would kind of change things? You seem to be the one driving the ghost bus, so I figured I'd check in with you as the spokesperson for the group on this.
Great. Yeah, I think maybe after an hour. The thing is, I guess there's still ghost stuff that I'm learning. So I think with that much time having passed, I know I can cut and summon a ghost and bring a ghost to me directly. But I think taking that time, is there a way I can reach out just with my senses and sense maybe long distance what the ghosts are doing or what Werner's doing? I've never done that before. I don't know if that's even possible, but I think that while there's time, I'm like, might try to fiddle a ghost connection.
Yeah, I would say this is a new use of this magic that you haven't used before. You would have two different kind of strategic options that you could look at. You could stick with kind of the D4 level of damage that you have been doing on an ongoing basis that you know is kind of weaker for magic, or because you have this longer time to kind of focus, cast in a way that may not be replicable, but in this circumstance could be, you could look at stacking D4s to whatever value you wanted to increase your likelihood of being able to enhance your ghost senses enough. So you could roll a D4, or you could roll a D8, or you could roll a D12, or you could roll a D20, and you're that much more likely to succeed on the DC. You're just going to take that much more damage in the attempt.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. And I'm here. I have one empty health potion. I have a second normal health potion. I'm on Rumpleforeskin. We're together. We're traveling. I'm going to roll a D12.
Great.
Could I offer her guidance? Would that help?
Yeah, if she would ask for it, I think you might, Del. So yeah, I would say add a guidance. You can roll an additional D4 for that.
Okay. Ooh, so the guidance is a 4. I don't know if I take that much damage. I rolled a 7 on my D12, which is pretty hefty damage. D12.
You have the D4. I'm going to divide the guidance in half. So you're going to subtract 2 from your damage. So you'll go from 7 to 5 because guidance has assisted you in not doing harm to yourself in this abstract roll.
Okay. Then that's not too shabby.
Excellent. So, you take that damage. Now, can you roll me an Arcana with advantage?
Yes. It's an 18.
18. As you reach out, you can feel a different engagement with the ghost realm, with this kind of ethereal ghost plane that is adjacent and parallel to yours, where it's not like you can see every ghost. This isn't the limitless pill and now the whole world is there for you, but you can have that ability where you see it in some movies and video games where you can almost see that blur of like speeding towards something visually, finding things in the distance that telescope in towards you. So your vision is telescoping within this travel, and you are looking around and you are realizing that you cannot find Werner Herzog or Adam. The blood magic is not within your limit, which is very strange. It is fully gone. There are no traces. There is no magic. None of you are present anywhere else in this.
Great. Yeah. So I'm in this, I would say it's almost like a trance. I think I cut my hand and it's not a super deep cut, but blood starts welling up out of my hand and then comes around into my face and coats my eyes. And then I just have like red blood eyes while I'm just chilling and seeing into the void outside of myself.
Ah! So a blood-masked Dell is staring around with ghostly eyes into another realm. And Dell, you don't see Werner Herzog or Adam or any trace of them.
Yeah. Okay. Then I come back from that, and there's just blood slopping down my
It
face.
just goes liquid, so it just
Yeah.
falls out like tears. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'm feeling a little woozy after that. It did definitely hurt myself, but I'm okay. So, tiny problem. Tiny problem.
Too much blood loss?
No, I can't find Werner or Shadow Nemesis. They're just gone.
What does that mean, Del?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Does that mean the Gravewalker got them? Like could they get
possible.
so far away that you can't see them, but they're still around, or are they just gone?
I think they're just gone. And
oh man.
I will do my normal D4, take that damage to attempt to summon Werner, just like normal, like snap him back here.
Can I cast guidance again?
Yes, you can cast guidance again. We'll apply this guidance to the Arcana. He can't affect the damage from your regular slicing, but roll me an Arcana with advantage plus a D4 for guidance.
We'll do. That's a 22 altogether.
With a 22, you can feel yourself reach out with a tremendous amount of magic. You would know if there was a fumble in this. You've fumbled before or things have tried to get away. Instead, there's just no resistance. You reach out with the blood magic, with all the power that's inside you, the unnatural control you have for the other realm. And when you grasp, there's nothing there.
Yeah, the Werner's totally gone. Whether that means that he and Adam killed each other or the Gravewalker was involved, I don't know. But they're gone. Like, they're not coming back unless the day reset's gone.
Oh, man.
Can you all roll me a perception?
– 12.
22.
21.
Whoa!
Woo.
Okay, Tyler, you are thinking about this as this happens.
Daydreaming, yeah.
You're just taking in this information, trying to think of the possibilities that are in play if the Gravewalker's attention has been drawn out. And this is where your compatriots begin to take in more of the scene around them. New Rogue, you had seen this before, back at the militia kind of palisade that had been set up, where when you were looking into the woods, you're seeing that there are now rats in the shadows of the trees on this winding path, just darting between them, kind of shadowing and following your group as it moves forwards along the roads. And you're starting to hear whispers, just the subtlest whispers. It could almost be mistaken for wind, but you're hearing those in the far distance around you, just whispering out of the woods. And Del, you look down at just a glance, and you realize that there is something off about the shadows beneath you. When you look down, at first glance, you could have mistaken it just for your regular shadow. It may be a little bigger, might be a little stranger, but there's the sun moving overhead. There are the trees affecting it. But the thing that really stands out to you is when you look down, you can see that Rumple Foreskin's shadow is solid, as though they were a full horse with flesh. It is not showing the gaps of the skeletons. As you look around, you realize that each of your companions' shadows on the ground are bigger than they should be. There's strange movements within them. Their shadows don't quite match. They're bigger and they're blurring as they move forwards. Is there anything any of you would say to each other?
Hold on. Let's just stop. Stop. Everybody stop.
And Westra stops.
Why are we stopping?
I think I'm freaked out enough that I'm just going to cast Eldritch Blast into Rumple Foreskin's shadow.
Whoa! What's going on, guys?
All hell breaks loose at this moment because the Eldritch Blast slams into the shadow underneath Rumple Foreskin and blasts two other shadows out of this form. And they rise up and begin to take shape, all the shadows of each of you and the cockatrices on the ground, raising up these humanoid kind of nightmarish forms. Del is the only person who can see into the ghost realm. You are the only one who can see that these shades have the Gravewalker's face. There are 9 of them. And in the woods around you, as these shades begin to reach up and hold you in place, you hear tiny voices saying, "Talisman, talisman, you took the talisman." And in a flash, you are flooded by bat-winged imps flying out of the woods towards you, tiny knives in their hands, cackling maniacally, and in front of you, a wave of skeletal cavalry, ridden by suits of armor with glowing, hated ghosts inside, led by a skeletal figure with 8 bone legs leading up to a central body of this wasted, grotesque, evil-looking elf, hefting a javelin as they ride forwards and ride you down. You all have a chance to do one thing before this battle is over.
Oh, God.
What do you do in your last moment?
Fly, Tyler, fly.
Doesn't sound like
I'm
it's going to
leaving
do me any
this
good.
scene.
Yeah.
Shit. What should I do?
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shit.
one option.
I will. It sounds pretty futile. I'm going to cast web amongst the trees across the path in front of us, just a large spider web to create sort of like a sticky net barrier to keep this cavalry from charging at us, or at least slow them down. And I'm basically pulling hard on Jackson Triggs' reins and saying, "Back, go back." And that's probably all I get.
Fabulous. A web has sprung into place, slowing the cavalry. Del, or actually New Rogue, what do you do?
Okay, I am. Oh my God, I'm going to pull out my fairy fire wand of gusting,
Yes.
and I'm just going to point at the biggest, baddest thing in front of us, and just gonna be like, "Fuck off, please!"
Roll me a D10 and then another D10 and tell me the numbers on them.
2,
Okay.
8.
2 and an 8. You cast fairy fire. So the fairy fire blasts out of the wand, brightening around this skeletal drider that is leading this cavalry forwards, casting her in an unholy light, meaning that, I guess in your case, very holy, for her, unholy. Anyways, she's a nightmare. You're doing a great spell. The fire spell hits, meaning that she is much easier to target for your companions. Del. You are the last to get to act. You have seen this fairy fire put in place. You have seen the web slowing the cavalry down. The enemies are encroaching on all sides and racing forwards. What do you do as these shades are climbing up and the imps are about to collide, staring down this cavalry in their stunted charge, still fighting their way forwards to try to get to you?
I am hunkering down on Rumpleforeskin with my one arm around their neck, and the other I grab my portable hole and pull it off and then lean down to put it into Rumpleforeskin's chest. And I'm like, "Rumpleforeskin, light us up," because I'm like, I can't let them have this item. And they mentioned it, and I know it's in that bag because it's with Adam's body in the bag.
Okay, so I want to make sure that I'm understanding what you're trying to do here. So you've got the portable hole, and you're putting the portable hole into Rumpleforeskin's chest?
Yeah, but while it's still just kind of crumpled up. So not as a whole, but just so that that's the first thing that gets burnt up when Rumpleforeskin hopefully murders us both.
So you're requesting a mutual immolation from
Correct.
Rumpleforeskin, also burning the portable hole.
Yep.
Okay. We are going to take a quick commercial break as I look up the rules about portable holes.
Oh, man.
Del, you guys would have had some knowledge, so I'm going to paint a clearer picture of this because there are assumptions made here that you would have already, based on what you know about portable holes and bags of holding. You would not have put, and I'm giving this is a full credit because we discussed portable hole, bag of holding, what goes in where. You would know that if you put a bag of holding in a portable hole, it destroys them both. Reverse does the same. So you wouldn't have put Shadow Nemesis's body with the bag of holding inside your portable hole. We discussed that previously. Canonically,
yes.
I think you would have that out there, which means at this moment you have a portable hole and you have the bag of holding. They are separate items. You do know that if you put one in the other, they get destroyed. I don't know what you're going to do with this information, but you would have that, and that would be this particular scene. Or this particular moment, not scene. Anyways. I'm really up I'm really in my head about scenes now. God damn it.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's magical. Del, you have those items. You have this moment. What do you do?
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Shadow Nemesis's body is in the portable hole.
Correct.
Shadow Nemesis was wearing the necklace, right?
Yep. Yes.
So that's what I want to destroy because I wanted to make sure that that item gets destroyed so that these people don't take it off of our bodies. So I do want to put the portable hole in there so it gets blowed up because it's with Adam's body.
So you are putting the portable hole inside Rumple Foreskin with the hope of destroying the portable hole and Shadow Nemesis' body and the talisman and everything else on Shadow Nemesis' body.
Correct. And me and Rumple Foreskin, hopefully.
And you and Rumple Foreskin. Incredible.
I will also cast a fire spell at the same time if I have the ability to do so. So
what spell do you want to cast at the same time?
I have Burning Hands. It worked last time. It's just a big explosion on a horse is what I'm looking for.
Okay, you are doing all of that.
It makes sense to me. I don't know.
This all makes a lot of sense. We're in the weird world where I have to be like, does this bag have an HP? It does not. Okay. I need you to do 2 different rolls.
Okay.
The first one is to see if you can magically destroy the bag. Can you roll me an Arcana? I will give you advantage because you are using Burning Hands for this.
Great.
And you were using the internal fire of Rumple Foreskin.
I rolled a 19.
19. Okay, you can feel that the bag, the portable scarf, the portable whole scarf that is yours is beginning to fray within the fire, is beginning to burn up inside all of this. Can you roll me a D6 as the mist swirls up around you in this dramatic moment to see if you can cause an explosion that continues beyond the limits of Rumple Foreskin's torso?
No, it's a 2. I suck at those.
Oh,
Damn it.
man.
Just flambéed us.
And you cannot, unfortunately, make Rumple Foreskin burst larger beyond their frame, which means the portable hole you feel burn up and disappear. It is gone. It is lost, along with Shadow Nemesis's body and everything within it.
Do I exist in this game anymore?
But you cannot save yourself and your friends, who all die horribly, torn apart by shades and imps, just as knives sink in, claws tear, and you all die. And find yourselves stepping forwards outside of Corntown. Once more, you are yourselves. However, when you look over, you see Shadow Nemesis sitting atop a cockatrice, fully nude, with no equipment whatsoever.
What?
You have a naked Shadow Nemesis with you. You have all returned to the beginning of the day. Shadow Nemesis, you suffer your starting injury, as do you, Tyler. You can see the gnomes in the distance, but the party has been reunited on this, the 8th day you have begun inside this realm.
Oh, no, that sucked. I don't want to keep doing this, everybody. I'm really getting worn out.
It's not going to change unless we do. Shadow Nemesis, you're naked again.
What? Yeah.
Well, wait, just before I do that, like, I want to pat my stuff. Like, do I have any?
You have nothing.
I don't have my axe.
You have absolutely nothing. You are naked, riding a bird.
Am I still cursed?
roll me a d6 as the mist swirls up around you.
Oh, jeez. There's going to be a naked man fighting everybody. This is going to be great. All right.
I've never heard anything more like a barbarian, so I think you're going to be great.
Well, I rolled a 5.
You find yourself free of the curse.
And of every single thing in my bag of holding, and not even
You have
my
also been
invisibility
relieved
ring?
of those. No, you have nothing. You're naked.
I'll be like, where the hell's my stuff? Why am I naked?
You were naked before. Is it not on purpose when you do this?
Naked before? What are you talking about?
Yeah, when you
Where's
were
my
fighting.
stuff? Where's my bag? I don't have my weapon. I'm just naked and defenseless.
I think I saw. My eyes eventually got clawed out, but I think I saw Del setting some stuff on fire.
Oh, is the portable
Wait,
gone?
what? How can you burn a RoboCop suit? What
Say,
the hell?
Del, you are not wearing a scarf. You don't know where you're playing.
What? What's going on? Like, do I have underwear at least? Like, nothing? Just
No.
like full, like,
You're
I'm
full,
gonna
you're
go.
fully nude.
Okay.
Is there
Tyler,
like a rock
can
I
you roll
grab?
me? I will accept Tyler and Nero. Can both of you roll me a history?
Well, that's an 8.
14.
14. Tyler, you get enough to be able to remember this. You had remembered from the way you guys had discussed the pattern before in your previous discoveries, any item that was still on your person when you all died carried forward with you to the next day. Del's scarf was destroyed before you all died, so you didn't have the items in it or the scarf itself at the point you transitioned.
Yeah, makes perfect sense to
They
me.
are
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
But
We didn't-
we should still have Adam's bag somewhere, right?
Did you keep that on you?
Yep, you still have Adam's bag of holding.
Yeah.
You got my bag?
As long as you kept it on you, you should still have it. Do you?
Yeah. Okay, so I have Adam's bag. I don't have my scarf or whatever was in the scarf.
No, hold on. First of all, give me my bag. I want my bag. Give me my bag.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
No.
Oh, no, we don't, Evil Tyler and Evil Dell. I know you're up to this. You burned all my stuff for some weirdo reason. Now give me my bag.
Adam,
you're right.
you're flopping around a lot. Do you want to use my Bjorn to cover up? Here,
Yes.
okay. Here, come on, Jack Magan, get off. Just real quick. There you go. No, you don't want to be on where it's going. Okay.
I don't
Here
know.
you
I
go.
kind of wear it like a diaper,
Yeah,
I
he
guess.
needs to cover his ovipositor.
That's,
What?
Or him.
That's egg stuff. That's yeah.
Here you go, pal.
Give me my stuff back, Evil Dell.
look! The Gravewalker minions showed up and they were just talking about the amulet. And I didn't want them to get the amulet and then have it tomorrow. So
Oh, and
have
so
it.
your plan was to destroy all my stuff too, eh?
No, it was to destroy the amulet, and I didn't. I was panicked. Okay.
Wait, something just occurs to me. I remember the Gravewalker talking about that he'd like destroy the town. Is the towns, are they still standing there?
Yes.
Oh, he said he'd destroy the town. I'm like, ooh, they're still there.
Wait, who said they were going to destroy what?
I didn't say anything. I just said they're still there. I say, pointing to Corntown. I give him the finger. Give me my bag back.
Why would that be different? I want to hear you say it. I think I know what it is, but why would it be different?
I don't know, Tyler. Give me my stuff back.
I'm looking through Ruffle Foreskin's saddlebags for Doll Werner. Is Doll Werner still here? Is Werner back? Is Werner gone?
Hello. You look and see Werner's ghost is floating next to you, but he's not in the doll.
Oh, Werner! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Whatever happened? We tried to look for you, but you were gone.
Yes, no, I tried to stop Shadow Nemesis, but he was tremendously powerful. He said ghost experiences, so he managed to make a deal with the ghost. I assume the Gravewalker, they tore my soul apart.
Okay, hold on.
very
I'm gonna tell everybody this. I say, cutting my hand a lot.
God. The blood flows out of the hand and up into the shape of Werner Herzog.
Shadow Nemesis, you made a deal with the Gravewalker, summoning his attention. You betrayed the group and had my soul torn apart again.
What?
That's not true.
Give me back my Bjorn.
What? Hold on, wait a minute. Hey, look, I'm the victim here. You took all my stuff and you killed me when I tried to defend you against that town because they cursed you. Yeah, that's right. You want to know what I did? I shot the talisman of ultimate evil, and I would have told you this before you cut me down. I shot it at Gregory Man over there, and it didn't work. Ooh, but Adam, says Evil Tyler, why wouldn't that have worked? I thought the Gregory Man was a good guy. It didn't work because he's evil. And he cursed all of you. Now you're all evil.
Shadow Nemesis, enough mourning. Get to Bjornin. I want it back.
Fine, here's your goddamn Bjorn back, and I take it off and throw it out.
you.
There, here I am. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I want to make sure that I'm remembering correctly that, Ryan, that I know the properties of the Talisman of Ultimate Evil, that it would work on a good person, but it wouldn't have necessarily an effect on a neutral or evil person, right?
Correct.
Right. Okay. Shadow Nemesis, it didn't work on Gregornant Man because he's just a fucking guy. He's neutral. He's not evil.
He's neutral? What does that even mean?
It's one of the 3 terms that came into my head when I learned about the Talisman of Ultimate Evil. Good, neutral.
Who's
evil.
neutral, Tyler? I've never met anyone that's neutral. I've met good people and I've met evil people.
I'm not surprised that things are so black and white for you, Shadow Nemesis, but the truth is it's a whole spectrum. And you saw it when you tried to murder someone. Someone who literally has no idea who you are or anything like that. All they know about you is the things we've done to them today. You're a random guy who showed up in town and caused a bunch of trouble, and they chased you out. You can leave it at that.
They did it naked. Yeah.
Yeah, we all remember that now. We all remember you just being naked today.
Yeah. Well, what are we going to do about that? I think I need some clothes.
I think we need to talk first. Like I don't want to give you an inch before we get some very important ground rules down.
Quiet, hey. Can I get something to cover up? I want to get like a rock or something. Is there like something?
You're sitting on a saddle on a cockatrice, so you just like lower a hand, you're covered.
I kind of tuck it under. I'm just like, all right.
Ooh.
I'm not making you roll for that, but I should. Let's continue.
Yeah. The 3 of us had a talk yesterday about being on the same side, working towards the same goal, and not just putting all our energy into these various different directions. Yeah. 3 of us agreed that we all want to get out of here. Is that something that you want?
What do you mean here? Like this realm?
Ravenloft, the whole thing. This realm, to get to the next one, to do this one more time, to then get out of Ravenloft and go back home. Do you want that?
Well, I mean, home kind of sucks, but I do want to get out of here.
I'm going to need a firmer answer than that.
What do you want me to say? Yes, you want me to come home? You want me to go home and turn back into Adam and then have him live in a shit-ass apartment and have his friends never check up on him and have his friends just use him for his talent and nothing else? Is that what you want to go back to?
Did Guy Bradford use Adam for his talent?
No.
Guy Bradford was terrible. Do you remember what Guy Bradford did when he first came into this realm? He murdered someone and drank their blood. And that was like, we were here for like an hour. That was Guy Bradford.
Yeah. You've done a lot worse since then. You've eaten brains. Adam ate brains.
Okay, look, I'm just saying he's bad too. That's all I'm saying.
We're not talking about that right now. Talking about, do you want out of here? And I just want an answer that you mean, not like, well, wishy-washy stuff. Like we can't keep doing that. I need to know, I think need to know that you want what we want. Because if you don't, why are we still all together? You could go and do whatever you feel like doing, but we should stop getting in your way and you should stop getting in ours if that's how this is going to play out.
Well, I mean, I can't really do anything right now because I only got is a cockatrice and no weapons. So even if I wanted to help
if you had all of that stuff back, though, even then, put yourself in that frame of mind. Would you be on board?
Why won't you? But look, if you just listen. If you just helped me, then I wouldn't have to worry about anything. Okay?
Help you what? Help you what?
Kill greater than man. I say as I just
listen
scream.
to yourself. He doesn't mean anything.
Okay. Yeah, let it out. Let it all out. Tyler, rub his belly.
I'm not touching.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Nobody touch me.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I'm going to go talk to Shadow Master. Hold on a second.
Oh, can we talk to him too?
Bums.
I think that'd be a really good idea.
In my head, I go talk to Shadow Master.
In your head, you try. And that's the end of this episode.
That's the end of this episode, listener, but next week you could become a watcher and affect the Jesters' adventures by joining our Twitch stream, which happens every Wednesday night. If you join our Twitch chat, you can give the cast magical items, name NPCs, and decide the events that shape Ravenloft. So, catch up on the story, follow Dum Dum Dice on Twitch, and join our weekly stream right away. Jesters of Ravenloft features the voices of players Tyler Hewitt, Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, and Adam McNamara, alongside Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Jesters of Ravenloft's artwork was created by Del Borovic at delborovic.com. That's DELBOROVIC. Our theme song is Dark Mysterious Halloween Night by Sound Gallery by Dimitri Taras, and our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, JAHZZAR, whose music is available at freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise and how to join our Patreon, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. That's DUMBDICE. Now get out of here before the mist gets you too!
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: George Dolby, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Fire Unfriendly, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Stabby Stranger, Alarain Okapi, Madre de Gatos, Mithrian, Garbo Ape, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dia de los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Remy Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lael, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com, Panda24NN, Shendra D, Your Homeboy Bones, Ellis Hatch, Odigenous, Kai Koa, Squire Solaire, Sandy Sassy Pants, Amira Lockhart, James Molina, Nick Hemsing, Alex LaFountain, Mickey Blake, Seth Cambron, Corpse Knight Silver, Adamir 101, The Dankler, Anticore 7, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.